We are back for another ripple acceleration tip with another member from this phenomenal community. The talent within this beautiful tribe is just incredible, and it's so pleasurable for me to introduce you all to each other, because you never know who's going to be your next best joint venture, your next best collaborator, your next best client, your next best partner in crime, maybe your next ambassador, maybe somebody that you're going to go out there and make even greater ripples of impact with. So it really is an honor for me to introduce you to more of the ripple makers in this community, so that you start collaborating, because remember, individually we are one drop, together we are the ocean. So let's create even more ripples of change. Today we've got the beautiful, the one and only teachers coach, the amazing Kendria Johnson. Let's get you up on the screen. Thank you for dropping in today, Kendria.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. Can you hear me okay? Everything's okay?
We can hear you perfectly. Look at all this gorgeous color. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's the first thing. When she came on screen, I went, wow, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, Kendria, for those that don't know you in this community yet, they should get to know you. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and why you love doing it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so my name is Kendria Johnson. I am your teacher coach. And what I do is I make good teachers great by bringing them out of burnout back to a balanced life. And what do I mean by burnout? Well, burnout happens to not only teachers, but a lot of people in their professions that over time, it just kind of sneaks up on you. And before you know it, you hate what you do. You hate your job. You hate going in there. You hate everything about it. And you don't even know how you got there. So as a school teacher, I hit that wall. I understood exactly what burnout meant without even looking it up, because I was just like, I would cry in the morning, cry when I got there, cry when I left. And I was like, something has to happen. I can't be like this all the time. There has to be another way to enjoy your life and then love what you do. So the biggest misconception sometimes, Miss Sammy, can I call you Sammy? Is that okay? The biggest misconception about teachers is that, that we are superheroes because we take care of kids all day long, that we have these superpowers that, make us kind of almost above human. No, we have feelings. We have our own problems at home. Sometimes we have our own children to take care of. And we have this backpack. I call it the backpack of problems that we load up every day. The kids have a backpack. And then when they get home, you say, if you're a parent, you say, get all that stuff get your work out of there and do your homework out of your backpack. But see, the teachers also have a backpack. Theirs is invisible. They're loading in all their problems and taking it to work. And then they're bringing all their problems home from work to home. And that's a problem. That's the beginning of burnout, because when you can't switch it off, when you can't turn off your teacher brain and you're taking it home with you day in, day out, and you're giving and giving and giving. Teaching is a pouring profession. You're constantly pouring yourself out to these little bitty minds every single day, hoping it doesn't fall out. Hoping it doesn't fall out on the way home, right? But what happens when your cup is empty? Who fills your cup? So that's what I do. That's just a little bit about what I do.
Wow. I mean, I've never heard anybody describe it in the way that you have. And it is so true, isn't it? I mean, it's true of every profession, but actually teaching, nursing, another profession where they're taking their backpack off when they get in there, they're hanging it up at the door, being the best that they can be for everybody, and then having only fumes left for themselves, if that. And you're still teaching, aren't you?
I am. I just got home. I am. Like, I get home, ate really quick, and then I put on some makeup for you to make sure that I was presentable. So yes.
I
just got home. I love it though.
You're still in it. Yeah,
I love my 9 to 5.
You're still doing it. You're still doing it, but you're also on a mission to support others while you're doing it as well.
Exactly.
And you're making your ripple of impact that way. Well, I can't wait to find out what your ripple acceleration tip is today.
Oh, my acceleration tip today is do it afraid. Whatever it is. I don't care what it is.
Do it afraid.
Do it afraid. I don't care what it is. Write a book or make a change, start a business, go out there and talk to somebody you've never spoken to before. Do it afraid, do it unapologetically, do it scared, do it imperfectly. We always afraid about being perfect all the time. I don't care. You don't learn anything that way, Sammy. Who learns anything from doing it the first time? When you make mistakes, that's how you learn. That's what gives your life flavor. So what gives it pizzazz is when you mess that up and then you know what, I'm gonna do it better next time. And then you mess it up again. And you say, I'm gonna do it better that third time. I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it right. Right.
Yeah.
So do it afraid. Do it afraid. That is my tip.
I love that. Another one of our other ripple making tips, they were saying, whenever they do something and they think, oh God, that wasn't the best way to do it, instead of berating themselves, they go, well, that was one way of doing it. That was one way of doing it. I love the pre-frame on that. So what a beautiful tip. Hashtag do it afraid. That is gorgeous. I'm so taking that to my grave, that one. That's absolutely fabulous. Kendria, how can we support you? I know you're speaking, you're getting out there, you're getting your message out there. What can we be looking for? How can we help you to make your ripple of impact?
Well, first, I just published my book. I've just published my book. Yeah, Teacher of the Year. It is a chronicle of my burnout experience, how I survived it. It also is 6 easy steps on how I got through it and how you can get through it as well. It has case studies in there about people that I wanted to be like, but then there were case studies of people that I didn't want to be like. So I don't want to be that teacher that's, broken down and, I've had back surgery 3 times and open heart surgery 4 times, and, and I'm all at the age of 50. Because that's what's in the book. Those are the people that I talk about in the book. And I'm like, what is happening to to educators where their bodies are breaking down, their mind are breaking down, and they have to keep working past 70 because they, can't afford to retire? How do those things play a part in what we do every single day and the choices that we make? So make your choices intentional, ladies and gentlemen.
Brilliant. So you've got your new book, which you've just released. So we can support you by helping to spread the message out there to teachers. I'm assuming you want to get in front of as many teachers as you can.
As many. I just spoke last weekend at a teacher conference. I have 2 summits coming and 1 teacher conference in October coming. And then the next year, 2023, I got like 3 of those lined up as well. So my goal is to get the message out to as many people as possible and then sell, 1 million copies of this book, because I feel like there are if there's over 20 million teacher shortages or teacher vacancies in the world, then if that equals the amount of teachers that are actually still in it, because the statistics say that 50% leave and 50% stay. So I want to represent the people that stay. What are they going to do? Who's going to fill their cup up? We need somebody in these classrooms, right? So my goal is to sell as many people to 1 million copies of this book, get it in as many hands as possible. And that way I can do the next thing, which would be to, create change through my workshops. Now, my workshops are quite intimate. You have to basically qualify to be in those workshops, because I'm looking for teachers that want to change the trajectory of their lives, who want to make an impact, like you said, a ripple effect in their classrooms, in their personal lives, and not have to sacrifice their joy.
I love that. And also, I think, especially when you're working with young minds, it's also about being a good role model, because the kids feel it when you're bringing shit into the classroom. They're perceptive.
Oh, they are.
Generation of young people that we're bringing into the world now, they're more conscious than ever before. They can relate better than ever before. I mean, we've got a very conscious generation that and they're getting more and more conscious because we are, and we're passing that on. And when you've got these little minds, even even at 50, we're still little minds, aren't we? We're still absorbing, we're still modeling, we're still learning. And so I think it's a really powerful thing that you're doing, especially for the young generation of teachers that are coming into the workplace, how they can, I know, as we said, there's some experiences you have to learn, and it would be boring if you weren't making some mistakes and learning along the way, but there are some big things that you don't have to learn and that you can learn through Kendria's experience. Well, woman, you are definitely somebody I'm going to continue following. I love your energy. I hope that you'll come back and join us at Ripple Fest and bring some of your magic to one of our Ripple Fests coming up. And
absolutely.
And do you have any last words you want to share with our Ripple makers before we go today?
Sure. I just want to make sure everyone has my contact information, because there's so much to share. There's so many things on my calendar. And if you want one-to-one time with me, I'm always available for that. Just go to my website, www.iamkendria.com. And all of the things that I do are there. A copy of the book is there. There's even excerpts of the audio there. Anything you need is there. And you want to know anything about me, email me.
Fantastic. I love it. And also, if you want to directly message Kendria, you can go to the members tab at the top of the One
Oh,
Drop
yeah.
Movement group, and you can connect with Kendria that way as well if you prefer Facebook. So, guys and girls,
Yes.
you heard it here. Who do you know that's a teacher who runs
Mm-hmm.
conferences for teachers, who has
Mm-hmm.
a voice or a group or a community or a blog or a podcast that's reaching teachers? Who do you know that you can help to connect Kendria with? Because remember, what we put out, we receive in the multiplication effect. So even if you think, oh, I'm so busy and I haven't got time to do this, make that connection. Take the
Yes.
time to make the connection. You will reap what you sow. Support Kendria to get her voice out there, and it will come back to you. So go out there, make those ripples that only you can make. Have a phenomenal day, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next spotlight. Take care, and we'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.